heard story after story in which children and parents on the rooftops of flooded buildings with limited seats in the helicopters and in the boats, and parents would say, save the children first. I'm Ernie Allen, president of the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. When we saw the sheer magnitude of this catastrophe and the numbers of families that had been fractured as a result of the storm, we felt that we brought a unique resource to the effort to reunite these families.
They had to evacuate us, and I don't know where my baby is.
When the Justice Department asked for the center to set up, to spearhead a special response to the Katrina crisis, to find and reunite missing persons, we built a national response system. We created a special Katrina hotline.
What was the last contact you had with that child?
What relation are you to the child? Do you have a photo that you could forward in to us?
Project Alert volunteers came in to the center from all over the country to answer the phones, to do the callbacks, to search the databases, to analyze the leads and tips we received, to use every tool possible to find these missing children. We put 35 of our Team Adam personnel, all retired law enforcement specialists, on the ground in the affected area.
We are now waiting for a call back from the center because they've got a central phone number. They did take a list where they moved everybody, who went where. As soon as we get that, we'll be able to tell Mom we got 3 of your children. Okay?
If you can feel the mother's pain, it hurts. It hurts so bad.
What they heard in the voices on the other end of the line was desperation, was fear, was a sense that of not having any idea of where their family members were. Many of them told the people answering our phones that we were the first people who had listened to them.
Each of us who have children know what it's like to lose your child for a minute in a department store, so we can imagine what these families are feeling and what they're thinking if they've been separated from their children for the last week or so.
This is a nightmare.
Carol Burrell, meet your party at the Message Center.
Now you have 3 facilities right here in Houston where there's literally thousands of people every day. It's a continual input of information, and it's only partial information because most of these people left their homes and we have no photos of the children. We have no documents.
Adam Ronald.
I think we recognized early on that the size of the challenge was truly daunting. It strained the staff. We had people who worked around the clock.
I'd like for you to arrange for them to transport her child in Louisiana to where she is in Houston.
The unifying force in all of this was the sense that there was a scoreboard every day. You measured your impact in terms of human lives.
It's very, very heartwarming to actually put them back together of a very, very traumatic event that occurred in their lives.
At one point when I was trying to press her about Mom, that she suddenly wrapped her arms around my neck in a chokehold and just started bawling on my shoulder.
We want you to take a look at the left side of your screen because for the next 2 days you will see pictures of children who have been missing or displaced since Hurricane Katrina hit nearly 3 weeks ago.
Betty, we are working with the National Center for Missing.
The role of the media in our search for the missing children of the storm has been historic and I think unprecedented. The media became a partner in the effort. We saw story after story in which the media was the direct cause of a reunification.
Oh, Mother. Oh, you're back home with your mama now.
30 days after the hurricane, we've handled reports of 4,700 missing children, dislocated children. The way that we found more than 2,700 children is old-fashioned investigative work. we discovered a little boy in a shelter in Louisiana. A very bright little boy, he was 5 years old. He was able to tell us that his name was LaCour Boyd. We didn't know where his mother was, but we found friends, neighbors who said they thought that she had been evacuated to Houston. So we had a caseworker here at the center who literally called every hotel in Houston, Texas, until we found LaCour's mother. And then we arranged for Angel Flight to fly the little boy to Houston to be reunited with his mother.
Thank you all so much. Thank you.
You're reuniting families, and there's nothing more significant that a human being can do than that. With the use of this new knowledge and experience, we are now convinced that the National Center can play a vital role in bringing together families and finding the missing, regardless of the cause or the circumstance. We can help in future crises, like Katrina, to save the lives of children and families, and we're prepared to play a leading role.